Hi and welcome to 50 Feet Below. Today we're gonna review the Aqua Lung Outlaw. This BC we saw on the boat show and it's finally out. And it's a wing type BC with a modular system and it only weighs 4 pounds, which makes it easy to take on holiday. And it kind of sounds like the BC of our dreams. So is it? Let's find out. If you buy the Outlaw, it doesn't come looking like this. Especially when you buy it from a web store, it comes looking like this. Actually, don't worry if you buy it in a store, probably somebody there will help you to put it together. But it's actually good to do it yourself because you will get a feeling for the system and see how it works. Okay, you get a manual with it. Looks like this, and the drawings aren't actually very well done. It's quite hard to see where which part goes, but it's quite easy if you put the manual away and do it yourself. First of all, we start with the cummerbund. They click into place quite easy. There are quick connect points on every side, and next thing are the shoulder straps, and this one goes on the left side. Okay, next up is the leather, and I'm gonna deflate it for a bit. You can see it's quite easy to put it together, and the beauty of the system is that you can interchange parts. So for example, if you get another suit or you add a few pounds, you can actually change the size of the cummerbund. If a strap gets broken, you just get a new one and put it right in. All you need is actually a small spoon and you can just pop it out quite easily. Also the bladder can be replaced. This is the 25-pound version, and you can also get an 11-pound version, which is quite a bit smaller. On the back as well are slots for the optional weight pockets or trim weight pockets. So you can get these optional, you have to buy them afterwards, and the weight pockets are actually attached like this with the weight facing down, so probably make sure that you actually put the weight pockets in correctly, otherwise you will lose them as soon as you stand up. With all this customization, you can actually achieve 27 different sizings, so there's actually an Outlaw out there for everybody. The first thing you'll notice when you put on the Outlaw is the fact that it's really comfortable. You actually don't feel it at all. The cummerbunds and the shoulder straps are quite narrow and they're full with padding, and you have a lot of freedom of movement, so you can really move your arms around. And because the bladder is on the rear, you won't get compressed when you inflate it, so you won't feel that as well. When you get in the water with the Outlaw, it's actually great because the wing design actually puts you right in that diving position quite nicely horizontally, and because the weight pockets are a little bit higher, it prevents you from dipping near the hips, and that's actually quite nice. The Inflator is good as well. It's not as good as the X-Black we've reviewed before, but it is sufficient and it's quite nice. The only thing we're missing is a dump valve near the shoulder, and probably they left it out because the wire goes over the shoulder strap and you can detach this, so that's different. Another thing which is different than other BCs is the fact that the Outlaw has no D-rings on it. Instead, Aqua Lung made daisy chains on it, which is actually a kind of webbing, and it's made from military grade material, so it's actually quite strong. On the right shoulder you get a carabiner hook and an octopus holder, and these are low quality and not quite good, so probably exchange them with something you already own. Even though we like the Outlaw a lot, there are some downsides, especially with the optional weight pockets. When you remember other BCs from Aqua Lung, you might remember that they're quite narrow and it's hard to put hard weights in it. especially when you're on a holiday. On diving schools there, they have only hard weight and it's hard to get into the weight pocket. Other thing, there's no protection on the back of the bladder because it's interchangeable. They didn't put anything on it, so it's quite prone to damage from your tank as well. What we don't like about the Outlaw is the fact that the carabiner and the octopus holder are quite low quality. Also the optional weight pockets are quite narrow, so you can't really put weight in it. Also the Outlaw is not really suited for dive professionals because there are no big cargo pockets on them. And also the wing design will put you forward when you're on the surface. Other big thing we're missing is a dump valve on the shoulder because we actually use them a lot. What we do like about the Outlaw is the fact that there are 27 different sizing options. Also the diving characteristics are great. It really puts you in a diving position. What we also like is the fact that you can interchange parts of the Outlaw, so when the cameraman breaks you can actually buy a new one. And you get a lot of freedom of movement. You hardly notice the BC when you have it on. What we also like is the build quality. The Outlaw is well made. Also the daisy chains are really convenient. You can attach a lot of stuff on them. Even though the optional weight pockets are a bit narrow, they actually click into place quite good. So once they're fastened, you actually won't lose them. And it's nice that you can switch between full weight pockets and trim weight pockets. And also the Outlaw only weighs 4 pounds, which is really less. And you can actually take it apart when you go traveling and put it in your suitcase. So it's a great travel BC as well. The Outlaw is without a doubt a revolutionary new BC. The modular system, the various sizing options, it's all great. So if you are a recreational diver, go out and get it, it's awesome. If you are a dive professional, it's not that good for you because the wing design will push you face first in the water on the surface, and also performing some skills or demonstration with the weight pockets on your back can be quite hard. So if you're a recreational diver, go get it, it's awesome. If you're a dive professional, maybe skip this one. As always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on diving and snorkeling. We also got a brand new website, 50feetbelow.com. Go and check that out. And we're also on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. See you on the next one.